Every wing chain claims they're the best. Spoiler alert, most of them are lying to your face. You'd think with chicken wings being a $12 billion industry, somebody would have figured out how to consistently deliver crispy skin and juicy meat. You'd be wrong. While you've been scrolling through Instagram food porn and trusting those glossy menu photos, some truly mediocre wings have been masquerading as quality food. We're talking rubbery skin, soggy breading, and chicken that tastes like it spent more time in a freezer than a fryer. So let's talk about the 8-wing restaurant chains that range from absolutely terrible to actually worth your money. Because life's too short to waste $15 on wings that taste like cardboard dipped in hot sauce. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to save you from some seriously disappointing dinners. Number 8, Wing Zone. Founded in 1993 in Atlanta, Wing Zone positioned itself as a late-night delivery savior with 25 plus flavors. What makes this particularly infuriating is the complete franchise roulette where you never know if you're getting decent wings or dumpster quality garbage. Here's what arrives: wings literally swimming in sauce. One customer described them as drowning in sauce, like a wing stew where wings hardly breach the surface of this weird separated oil and cheese mixture. Soggy is the defining word. Customers note not a crispy wing in the batch, even across multiple flavors. Lemon pepper that doesn't taste like lemon. Oversalted sauces tasting like duck sauce with a mountain of salt. Wings so oversauced, one customer called them yellow white sponge and threw them straight in the garbage. Their Trustpilot rating, 2.9 out of 5 stars. At $13 for 15 wings, that's 87 cents per wing for inedible food. One customer nailed it. I never know what I'm going to get. Sometimes it's the best wings in town, and other times, I wonder why I ordered them. Wing Zone exists to fill the late night delivery void when quality standards don't exist. Franchise model with zero quality control means each location runs its own experiment in ruining chicken wings. They're banking on desperation beating quality when it's 1 a.m. and you're hungry. When customers describe your wings as yellow white sponge and immediately trash them, you've achieved something remarkably terrible. You're playing franchise roulette where the house always wins and your dinner always loses. But at least Wing Zone has the decency to be cheap. Our next chain charges premium prices for the same disappointment. Number 7, Buffalo Wild Wings launched in 1982 in Columbus, Ohio as the original sports bar wing concept. Buffalo Wild Wings has spent 40 plus years perfecting the art of disappointing customers who came for the TVS and stayed regretting their food choices. What you actually get are wings that arrive crispy but turn rubbery and soggy within minutes, even when you order extra crispy. The skin isn't crispy enough, so they taste rubbery and uncooked even though fully cooked, like chewing chicken flavored rubber bands. Mild flavors are dry and bland, your taste in potent sauces covering up mediocre meat, massively oversauced causing immediate sogginess. Wings described as sauce-logged, like cereal sitting in milk too long. American Customer Satisfaction Index score, 76 out of 100. One of the lowest among full-service restaurants, down from 79 in 2024. Reddit users report they used to be great. Then once they built a clientele, they decided to coast and source from the cheapest supplier available. Customer horror stories include finding actual feathers on chicken. At $11 to $14 per order, you're paying $1.25 to $1.50 per wing. Reviewers note wings got smaller and drier. First time they were big, succulent, and flavorful. The wings kept getting smaller and drier as the years went on. Buffalo Wild Wings survives purely on sports bar atmosphere. People tolerate terrible wings to watch the game on 100 TV screens. They're banking on customers prioritizing convenience over quality. The real kicker? They've invested millions in store remodels while actively downgrading to cheaper chicken suppliers. When customers beg for extra crispy wings and still receive soggy disappointment every time, you've created a system designed to fail. You're paying premium prices to eat at the Walmart of sports bars while watching TV you could stream at home. At least Buffalo Wild Wings is upfront about being a sports bar first. Our next chain spent 20 years straight up lying to customers about their signature product. Number 6, Hooters launched in 1983 in Clearwater, Florida, pioneering the restaurant concept. And get this, they spent 20 years serving the wrong wing sauce at franchise locations. 20 years. Fundamentally betraying their brand promise while customers had no idea they weren't getting authentic Hooters wings. What's on your plate? Wings with excessive breading that slides off, visible blood spots in undercooked chicken, wildly inconsistent quality depending on which formula your location uses. Too much breading creates chicken nugget texture. Boneless versions dry out because they use white meat. When authentic, it's grade A butter-based formula with cayenne and vinegar. But many locations serve substitute formula, creating zero flavor experiences. Filed Chapter 11, bankruptcy in March 2025 with $376 million in debt. Sales collapsed 31% from 2019 to 2024, losing 25% of locations. CEO Neil Kiefer revealed franchises use wrong sauce for approximately 20 years instead of signature grade A butter formula. This damaged customer expectations and brand loyalty. Lost taste tests against Twin Peaks, citing too much breading, too many blood spots, not enough consistency. Hooters survives on brand recognition and novelty factor rather than food quality. Previous ownership knew they were serving wrong sauce for 2 decades, but didn't care because customers kept coming for the atmosphere. Original founders regained control November 2025, restoring authentic recipe, but damage from 20 years of lying is done. When your biggest news is admitting you've served the wrong signature sauce for 20 years, you've broken trust with every customer. You're paying for orange shorts and TV screens, not chicken wings. But if you think serving wrong sauce for 20 years is bad, wait until you hear about pizza chains trying to sell you wings. Number 5, Pizza Hut / Wing Street. Pizza Hut launched Wing Street mid-2000s across 5,000 plus locations, betting customers would add wings to pizza orders. The execution reads more like pizza company dabbles in wings than actual wing restaurant. What shows up are deep fried wings with actual fryer crispiness, unlike other pizza chains. But then they immediately get drowned in sauce, creating wing stew texture. Unbreaded versions offer surprisingly crispy skin and fresh tasting chicken. Breaded versions have too much breading. Garlic parmesan creates weird separated oil and cheese mixture, drowning wings. Wings arrive swimming in sauce to the point where they hardly breach the surface of the container. Reviews average 7.5 out of 10. Restaurant ready quality, which is damning with faint praise. At $6 to $8 for 8 wings, customers complain they're charging way too much money for a pizza side item. Expert verdict. Are Wing Street wings the best buffalo wings in your town? Likely not. Are they better than wings from most pizza places? Heck yes. Wing Street exists purely as convenience play. Pizza Hut knows you won't make a second stop for better wings when you're already ordering pizza. They're targeting the good enough market, but they beat other pizza chains by default because they actually fry wings, setting the bar underground. When the best compliment is better than other pizza places, you've admitted defeat before starting. You're paying for convenience wings because you refuse to drive to an actual wing restaurant. If this is already saving you from a bad wing night, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 4, Zaxby's, founded in 1990 by childhood friends Zach McElroy and Tony Townley in Statesboro, Georgia. Zaxby's built 972 locations across 18 states. Most frustrating part? They market hand-breaded wings with signature Zax sauce while consistently delivering frozen tasting chicken that's either oversalted or completely bland. What arrives are hand-breaded wings that somehow taste frozen anyway, arriving cold and soggy from sauce or over-fried to hard. Marketing says hand-breaded, but customers report tenders cold, soggy from sauce, mostly balls from being frozen, and tasteless. Nuclear and tongue-torch sauces promise heat, but deliver not at all spicy hot. Everything tastes mild when it shouldn't. Specific complaints about wings: so salty we were unable to eat the chicken fingers. SiteJabber rating 1.7 stars from 235 reviews. Most customers are generally dissatisfied territory. Wings and Things meal runs $11.69 to $12.99, packing 1,310 to 1,490 calories. One customer paid $35 for 2 nibbler meals, and food ended up making my boyfriend sick. Another quote, $27 for 20 small tenders and wings, no sides. Frozen, tasteless, expensive food, never going back. Zaxby's feels Southern. Fast casual chicken niche, but prices keep rising while quality declines. They're banking on Zax sauce cult following to carry mediocre wings. That's backwards. When your sauce is more famous than your chicken, priorities got twisted. They charge premium prices for hand-breaded marketing while delivering frozen quality. When customers pay $35 for meals that make someone sick despite hand-breaded claims, you're running a scam with nice branding. You're paying for overly salted chicken nuggets marketed as handcrafted Southern cuisine. Now we're entering territory where chains actually attempt to deliver on promises. The bar is still low, but at least they're trying. Number 3. Applebee's positions itself as America's neighborhood grill and bar, where wings exist as forgettable appetizers. Everything about their wings screams, "We microwaved this from frozen and we're not sorry." What lands on your table are small bone-in wings or oversized boneless nuggets with limited sauces. Wings described as not meaty at all by taste testers. One reviewer simply said, "Gross." Flavors taste exactly like you'd expect from a restaurant reheating frozen appetizers. Boneless wings pack 1,760 milligrams of sodium before adding sauce, nearly half your daily intake. Chatmeter ranked Applebee's number 8 out of 10 for menu satisfaction. MLive Taste Panel said wings not meaty at all and tasted like liquid smoke with verdict of gross. Reddit calls bone-in wings poor excuse for awful food that's overpriced frozen product. Boneless wings are technically oversized chicken nuggets, not actual wing meat. Applebee's survives by being everywhere and serving everything to everyone. Wings are just another frozen item to microwave. They're banking on customers who wandered in for 2 for $20 deals and don't care about wing quality. When you're competing with actual wing restaurants while microwaving frozen appetizers, mediocrity is baked in. When taste testers describe your wings as not meaty and gross, you've achieved forgettable casual dining mediocrity. You're paying restaurant prices for frozen food you could microwave better at home. We've covered disasters and mediocre middle. Now let's talk about chains that actually specialize in wings. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Number 2, TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays has been around since the 1960s as casual dining pioneer, and they actually put effort into their wing game with multiple sauce options. What makes this decent is they offer Wings Roulette Platter, letting you try up to 3 different sauces, showing they understand wings deserve variety. You're getting bone-in wings with sauce choices including Blaze It Buffalo, Garlic Parmesan, Dragon Glaze, Whiskey Glaze, Nashville Hot, and Apple Butter Barbecue. Texture shows wings prepared properly when kitchen cares. Not groundbreaking, but competent execution with decent crispness. Sauce selection provides actual flavor diversity from sweet whiskey glaze to Nashville hot spice. Portion flexibility lets you order as appetizer sampler or commit to Wings Roulette Platter for variety. Price competitive with casual dining standards, positioning wings as legitimate menu item. Sauce variety of 7 options beats most casual dining competitors offering 3 generic choices. Kitchen execution varies by location, but baseline quality higher than Applebee's or Chili's. TGI Fridays struggling overall, but wings remain consistent bright spot. TGI Fridays succeeds by treating wings as actual menu category deserving attention rather than frozen appetizer. They're targeting customers wanting variety and casual dining atmosphere, but expecting better than microwave mediocrity. Wings Roulette Platter shows understanding wing lovers want multiple flavors in one sitting. When you offer 7 legitimate sauce options and Wings Roulette Platter, you're showing respect for wings as food category worth effort. You're paying casual dining prices but getting competent wings that prove pizza chains and sports bars don't have to dominate. But even TGI Fridays variety can't compete with the chain that obsesses over wings exclusively. Let's talk about the winner. Number 1, Wingstop, founded in 1994 in Garland, Texas by Antonio Swad, who noticed customers flock specifically for chicken wings with unique flavor profiles. Wingstop built 2,932 global locations by refusing to compromise and creating flavors that literally haunt you until you come back. What sets them apart are never frozen wings with huge meaty drumsticks and substantial flats, consistently crispy without being overcooked or dried out. Wings maintain crispiness through entire meal. Dry rubs keep skin crispy while sauces coat without drowning. Perfect sauce coating, without sogginess. Flavor cult status is real. Lemon pepper earns 9.1 out of 10 ratings with so much seasoning plus by far the best crunch and moistness of chicken. Louisiana Rub delivers authentic Bourbon Street flavors. Hot Honey Rub creates honey heat balance, making reviewers involuntarily gasp, "Oh me, oh my." Professional chefs consistently name Wingstop as top wing chain. Reddit polls show lemon pepper getting 12 to 15% of first place votes. Louisiana Rub praise for actual Cajun influence. Customer quote, "Wingstop struck gold with their unique lemon pepper rub recipe, far better than your typical lemon pepper wing. Smart Kitchen A system, rolling out system-wide cuts service time from 20 minutes to 10 while maintaining quality. At roughly $1.20 to $1.50 per wing, pricing matches Buffalo Wild Wings but quality dramatically superior. Wingstop succeeds by laser focusing exclusively on wings instead of diluting brand as sports bar or full-service restaurant. Antonio Swat identify unique flavor profiles create addiction. Customers literally can't stop thinking about specific flavors until they order again. They're expanding toward 10,000 global units while competitors close locations because refusing to compromise on never frozen quality actually works. When professional chefs name drop you unprompted and customers develop cult devotion to specific flavors, you've mastered your category. You're paying for wings that actually deliver on crispy texture and bold flavors instead of hiding mediocre chicken under sauce lakes. At the end of the day, wings are simple. Meat, heat, sauce. Yet most chains still screw it up. WingZone serves delivery roulette. Buffalo Wild Wings charges premium prices for rubbery disappointment. Hooters spent 20 years lying about their signature sauce. Pizza Hut treats wings like pizza side items. Zaxby's markets hand-breaded quality while delivering frozen. Mediocrity. Applebee's microwaves forgettable appetizers. But Wingstop proves it's possible to build nearly 3,000 locations while maintaining never frozen quality and flavors professional chefs actually respect. They invested in smart kitchen technology instead of cheaper suppliers. They obsess over lemon pepper seasoning instead of cutting corners. The lesson is simple. When a chain focuses exclusively on wings and refuses to compromise, you taste the difference. When they prioritize sports bar atmosphere or convenience over crispy texture and bold flavors, you get Buffalo Wild Wings. Disappointment with TVS. Your wallet votes every time you order. Choose wisely. Hit subscribe if this changed where you'll order wings, and drop a comment telling us which ranking you think we got wrong.